Are you upset that we're here?
It's an element of the unknown.
Would you like us to leave?
People know how magnets work now. There's no real mystery. Most of the planet's been explored at this point.
How long have you been here?
But there are certain things that just people still don't quite understand. It's trying to keep an element of mystery still in the world and in life. They heard that in the basement, and they're like, we were watching on the DVR,
and they just two of them look at each other and run like crazy, and I'm like, what the heck?
I don't know if you've ever watched Ghost Adventures. I think a lot of the stuff that's on their show is crap.
I think it's one thing I really like about this group is the fact that we go in with from a scientific perspective. We're investigators. We want to go there and see if there's anything there.
There's 7 of us all together. Andy and I are the co-founders of the group, and we call ourselves the lead investigators. Andy has been interested in the paranormal since he was a kid, and he had a huge collection of books on true ghost stories.
The very first book I got was World's Most Famous Ghosts. I actually picked this up at a school book fair back at probably like 3rd, 4th grade.
I kept seeing all these books on true ghost stories, and so I asked him about it, and asked if he had ever considered actually going and looking for ghosts himself.
From there, we kind of developed our own team over the years and brings us to where we are today.
A couple of Hartford City locations we've been to. Same thing. You go in and you feel like there's somebody standing behind you. You feel like you just heard a voice in the other room, and then other times you get absolutely nothing. It just feels so dry.
Chad's actually been with us the longest of the team. He is also probably the most skeptical of the team as well.
I am very much a skeptic. I think anybody in the group would tell you that I am the skeptic of the group. Actually found out through work that Andy was affiliated with a ghost hunting group. Like every time they go out, they would call me and say, hey, we're going out here. Do you want to go with us? I'm like, yeah, of course I do. So it was nice to be able to actually get into something I was interested in, but didn't really know how to get into it.
I'm terrified of haunted houses, but I will go on ghost hunts. Laura is probably the one who knocks out evidence review the fastest of anyone on our team.
The great thing about reviewing footage is getting that little or big piece of evidence that maybe you didn't realize you had captured, but watching back or reviewing back, you've got something. I got my start in ECIPI, working with Shelley Gage. We actually both worked at the radio station together when I was doing it full time. She invited me on one of their ghost hunts. I really enjoyed it, and the rest is history.
Do we believe in ghosts? Short answer, yes. Do we always agree on the definition of a ghost? That's where I think you get into debate.
Thank you. All right. Well, just start off, talk a little bit about us. Shelley and I are both history majors from Ball State University, which has actually helped a lot as far as the ghost hunting field.
We have a pretty standard process for an investigation. It starts off with an interview. After somebody contacts us, we will make arrangements to meet with them.
I'm going to say the best for last, okay?
Okay, that sounds good.
So let's go all the way down that way first.
Okay.
And we'll work our way up to each room.
So the next step that we want to do then is a basic walkthrough of the location. We want to get a feel on what it is we're dealing with. Here's the room where a lot of activity happens. This other place, well, not so much happens here. Okay, so we want to put camera over there, but maybe not here. Next step then is we go ahead and set up. We run a 8-channel DVR camera. Depending on the size of the location, we may use all 8 cameras. In other instances, we may only use 4 or 5. Yeah, there's one on the floor, one floor down.
And then one in the basement.
And then one in the basement, yep.
The other way, Chad. A little bit more. It'll work.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Come to talk to you again.
So once we have everything set up in place, we conduct the investigation.
Yeah.
If we're going to run 2 teams, it needs to be one in old and one in new. I know I'm kind of eager to be checking EMF in the new section. with all those rooms that we just felt really wigged in.
What's that? You're going to be
Okay, you might be able to mess with the team under. Well, we should talk shows.
That was weird. Those blinds right there are moving a ton, but it's just these.
Go ahead.
I definitely want to at some point go back to the old section because I want to see if it's because I'm winded from running around and walking around so much, if that's why I'm like having a hard time breathing, or if it's really something that I'm feeling. I try to go in with an open mind, but there are times where I feel like maybe my mind is playing tricks on me. My Christian worldview sometimes causes a struggle. All of my friends and the people that I'm with know. I flat out have told them, if you guys choose to go to a place that is demonic in nature, I don't want to be a part of it. They just don't want to be involved in that aspect of it either. They want to do it from the standpoint of helping people. We go in with an approach of, is there something here?
Okay. Registered right around 70. Right now it's registered at 70.3. So if we get any major jumps or major drops, that's what I'm looking for.
As a skeptic, I think I continue to pursue this because I want that proof. I'm the last to jump to conclusions. I'm the first to make an excuse. I think that works to my advantage because you can't just decide that something is paranormal. You need actual proof. I'm dying to find that proof. I'm a seeker. I love to learn, and to be able to look closer into something like that from a scientific perspective has always been very interesting to me.
Next step then is the review, and this is really the longest but also the most rewarding part of any investigation.
It just sounds like something's moving. Is it there too?
It's there too, it's just,
Is it weird there too?
I'm trying to tell if it's one of us or not. I think it is.
Is it Chad?
I think it is.
Is it? Damn it, Chad. Smack him upside the head. I still want to listen to base camp audio just to check. She's called Jennifer a dead body. It doesn't always work out for us to be able to get together as a group and do our evidence review, which is too bad because it's kind of more fun that way too.
Yeah.
But it's just a matter of scheduling it all together so that we can do some of that cross-checking right then and there.
Do you have a flash drive or is that the same too?
Yeah, we were sharing it.
Okay.
If you've got one.
I'll load this one up if you want.
Yeah.
Chad, Jennifer, Laura, you guys made much progress on the senior center, or?
I think I'll take a look to see what all I've gotten done, but I have started, so.
I really appreciate how well the group works together. Some of that is how we've kind of grown this group by only letting people in who we do know or that we have connections with. But that makes the group stronger because, yes, they are going ahead and helping out with things like the evidence review, but we also have each other's back, I think, too. The only reason I was leery about going for December 10th was, I know at the moment, the three of you only have one camera each.
We get together outside of ghost hunting on a fairly regular basis.
We go to dinner, we play board games, game night.
We have our Halloween party. We invite everybody to the Halloween party.
Even though we're ghost hunters, we still get a kick out of doing haunted trails and stuff. We've actually set up some of our cameras from our ghost hunting equipment, so we're going to film people going through the trail.
My friends make me go through the trail because I'm entertaining more than anything. But yeah, I will go on ghost investigations, so yeah.
Wonder Woman!
What's up?
I did what I could with what I had.
I really enjoy ghost hunting because it brings our group of friends together.
We just have a lot of fun together. I mean, when we go back and we do review, it gets late into the night, we get loopy and stupid things become funny, and we just have a really good time, and kind of more about hanging out with my friends.
Catch these auras. Catch these auras.
Oh, I know.
We got some good auras on that. That
Oh my God.
We feel like family, honestly. There's just this feeling of camaraderie. And if we find some evidence of ghosts and goblins in the process, then that's even better. You know, it's not just about ghosts.